You know that feeling, right? When someone's words just hit you sideways? That little sting from a comment that was clearly designed to throw you off your game. We've all been there. But what if you could do more than just grit your teeth and bear it? What if you could actually take control of those moments? Well, today, we're gonna unpack a toolkit with 5 seriously powerful ways to handle rude comments with total calm and confidence. It might be something just like this, super direct, an arrow aimed right at your self-esteem. And let's be real, the goal here isn't a conversation. It's to get a rise out of you, to knock you off balance, and just see what happens. Or maybe it's an attack on your intelligence. The intent? Exactly the same. It's all about making you feel small and trying to bait you into defending yourself. They're trying to pull you into a game that, honestly, you just can't win.
And of course, there's always the classic comments about appearance. Each one is like a little grenade tossed right into the middle of your day, and its only purpose is to mess with your peace. So the real question is,
how do you fire back without letting them win? See, the answer isn't to get angry or defensive. Nope, it's to have a strategy ready to go. So let's dive into the very first tool in our kit. Okay, our first method, it sounds kind of weird, but trust me on this. Just agree with them. Now hold on. You don't actually have to believe what they're saying. The secret is to playfully exaggerate their insult. It completely messes with their expectations and totally disarms them. Let me show you how this works. Somebody calls you an idiot, don't even argue. Just escalate it into something totally ridiculous. Not just an idiot, a whole farm. They say you're ugly, you shoot back with, no, I'm hideous. What you're doing is showing them that their words have absolutely zero power over you. And the result is immediate. You just rip all the power right out of their words. They're expecting you to fight back or get defensive, and instead, you give them a joke. They're just left confused, with nowhere to go. They lose interest because you refuse to play their game. You win. All right, next up. This method is all about a different kind of strength, because sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. And this isn't about ignoring them. It's a very deliberate choice to show them, I heard you, and I honestly could not care less. There's actually some fascinating psychology at play here. It's called the Zeigarnik effect. See, our brains just crave completion. So when someone throws an insult, they're expecting a reaction from you to kind of close the loop. When you just give them calm silence, their brain is left hanging. All that tension, it's on them now, not you. You gotta understand this. Your silence shows immense self-control. You get to keep your peace of mind. And they're the ones left feeling awkward and kind of foolish, wondering why their little attempt to provoke you just fell flat. Method number 3. This one's perfect for when you need to stay in the conversation, but you want to do it on your terms. It's the art of the smooth redirect. You just steer right past their negativity and take command of the whole interaction. So for example, someone makes a comment about your weight and you just pivot. Speaking of health, have you tried that new smoothie place? They insult how you look, you transition. By the way, I saw a great movie last night. You don't even acknowledge the insult, you just move on. This method is all about protecting your energy. You control where the conversation goes, and they learn really fast that you can't be pulled down into their drama. You're basically teaching them how you expect to be treated. Okay, our 4th method uses one of the best tools we have, humor. I mean, laughter can instantly just diffuse any tension. And turning an insult into a joke, that's not just clever. It shows unshakable confidence and some seriously high emotional intelligence. This is a little like the playful agreement we talked about, but it's got a sharper, funnier edge. You look like a fool. Thank you, I've been practicing. You're not just agreeing, you're taking what they said and turning it into a punchline. It makes them look silly for even trying. The effect is huge. You come across as confident and completely in control, which leaves them totally powerless. Their attempt to hurt you just became a source of your own amusement. It keeps things light, but it also shows real emotional strength. And our final tool, this one might be the most direct. It completely flips the script and puts all the pressure and all the thinking right back on them. So don't react with anger. Just respond with some calm curiosity. A simple, why would you say that? Or what makes you say that? It's not defensive at all. It's a direct request for them to actually explain their logic. And all of a sudden, they're on the spot. They have to justify being rude. And spoiler alert, they usually can't. They'll stumble, they'll backtrack, or they'll realize just how foolish their comments sounded out loud. You stay totally composed while they're the ones forced to retreat.
So there it is, your complete toolkit. Agree playfully, remain silent, redirect the conversation, disarm them with humor, or ask a calm, simple question. Each one is a different road, but they all lead to the same place, you staying in control.
And this, right here, is the main idea. Words are just sounds. They don't have any power on their own. We're the ones who give them power with our reaction. And with these methods, you're making a conscious choice to just not give them that power.
So the next time someone tries to get under your skin, just remember, you have options. You have these strategies. You have the control. The only question is, which tool are you going to choose?